Hello, dear friends. So, Anna and I were talking about having my grandson here, that everything is like on my bed. There's all kinds of stuff. Like, okay, he comes and he doesn't wear shoes in the house. So when he comes to my bed, everything gets in on there anyway. It really doesn't matter because that's the joy of having him. Okay, Mary, where are you? Okay, we'll wait for a little bit. We don't have any people yet. Yeah, one, that's me. But Anna is here. Let me show you where Anna is. Let me show you. See?
With the kitty.
With Kitty. Anyway, there she is. We're going to be talking about something that is very Mexican, and it's called Alebrijes. Alebrijes. Okay, where's everybody?
I'm gonna get my phone to see if I got a notification.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Do I have too much glare on my glasses? Let's see. Too much glare. Is that better? Is that better? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. That's too much, too much. Oh, that's okay. Okay. If I'm like this. Okay. I live in a magic place. And I live with my. Hi, Mary. I was waiting for you. I know I'm making faces. I know I'm making faces, but okay. I was waiting for you because Louise. Okay, Louise. Thank you very much for being with us. So I know that my glasses have a glare, a funny glare, but that's what happens when you wear glasses and they are not anti-glare. I will have to get a new pair with an anti-glare thing. And who else is here?
Lego.
Okay. Hello. Okay, so let me tell you about what Alebrijes is. Alebrijes is, and I sent several. Anna, can you please put them there?
Yes.
They are, okay, there's this gentleman, Pedro Linarez Lopez. And Pedro Linarez Lopez had a father and a grandfather who did paper mache stuff. Now, that was in 1906. And Mexicans made paper mache stuff. Piñatas. Piñatas are made of paper mache. Of course, the piñatas, you have the ceramic cántaro. They're called cántaros. And so in there, you would place all the candy and fruit or whatever you want to put in there. And the cántaros have been disappearing because they can hurt people when you break them. They can hurt people, so they are disappearing. But when I was growing up, all the piñatas were made of cántaros, the ceramic thing, the pottery thing. And whatever is done around it, the figure, the cones and the stars and the different things, different figures, those are made by different people. And in 1906, they're called cartoneros. Cartoneros means people that work with carton, cardboard, paper mache, newspaper, and cardboard. And so that's how they make the figures, the cones and the figures and everything else. So piñatas are made like that, and the masks, the Mexican masks and primitive masks, the like the demons and the different figures, they're very popular in Latin America. Those are made with paper mache, or and then in the Holy Week, there's the Judas, and they burn the Judas, and the Judas is made of paper mache. So it's a whole thing, it's a big tradition in Mexico to burn the Judas and the masks and the piñatas and the Catrinas. The Catrinas are the ladies that are, como calaveras, ¿cómo se dicen las calaveras?
Calaveras,
Anyway, the lady, the skull that is dressed as a lady, those are all Catrinas and paper mache done. So this gentleman, Pedro Linarez, got sick, and he was in a coma for a while. And so when he woke up, he remembered strange dreams that he had. And so when he was well enough to keep going with his job, with the paper mache job, he made the animals that he dreamt, which were like a donkey with wings, or a rooster with bull horns. And, there's a documentary, I have it written here. There's a documentary by Judith Branowski. Now, this gentleman, Pedro Linarez, used to make alebrijes for Frida Kahlo, for Diego Rivera, and there's a museum in Mexico City, the Anahuacalli Museum, where a lot of his alebrijes are. And they're famous in Mexico now. They are animals that are made in scary forms, but they're a lot of fun because they are really
they're just cute.
They're cute. They're funny looking, but
they're not necessarily scary.
No,
they're just very wild.
They are so scary. They're funny. So, and I know that my sister bought a big one. She transported the thing, made in Tlaquepaque, all the way to Ciudad Obregón, where she lives, up north. So in 1990,
Hi, Christine.
There's he was given a national science and art award because of his stuff. Now in Oaxaca, it's the big thing to make alebrijes and stuff like that. Anyway, what happens is that I was thinking how interesting it would be to make a crocheted alebrijes. And I made one a long, long time ago because my son came and said, "Mom, do you think you can make crocheted a one-eyed, one-horn flying purple people eater. So, okay, one-eyed, one-horn flying purple, and I made it. It had a form. It had like an animal form, like so, and it had one eye, and the horn came from the back to the front, like funny looking, and I crocheted wings because it was a flying purple people eater. And it was very, very funny. It was a very funny thing that I made. So that was an alebrije.
You know where there's alligators? If they've seen the movie Coco,
Oh yes, have you seen the movie Coco?
they have a few alebrijes.
They have alebrije animals, and I made. Anna asked me to make her a peacock, and so this is the peacock. It's so old. The poor thing is falling apart. See, I have to put all of these. But anyway, there's a peacock.
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
I remember I asked you for you made it, and I told you this is gonna be for my first kid. Remember?
Okay, when I made it.
It was long ago that you made
Oh,
it.
yeah, I made it maybe, what, 20 years ago?
No.
No, maybe 15?
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the peacock, and Anna gave it to Nicholas, and now Nicholas has it, and so there it is. And that could be an alebrije, but I don't think it's scary enough. And it's just funny.
You just need to embroider over the nails, I think.
I think, well, this is crocheted, and I remember when I made it. Isn't that funny? And I remember that I used popsicle popsicle boards, or the things to make this, and I
Sticks.
yeah, the popsicle sticks, and this has the como se pipe cleaners, and these have, I don't know what they have. Pipe cleaners, probably. I don't know. This is cotton. I don't know. Anyway, I don't remember. But they are, it's very cute. And you can make toys like that. And you can make amazing stuff like that. Even if it's not for kids, do it for yourself, only because it's fun. Only because they're funny, only because they are strange. And the strangest, the better. The stranger, the better. And so that's what it is. And so it is very interesting to see what the alebrijes do. They are, please look it up, and you can find it on Google it, alebrijes. And I think I wrote it down as a theme, but please look it up, and they're just a lot of fun to make. And if they're a lot of fun to make when with paper mache, can you imagine what you can do with crochet? I mean, you can make all kinds of horns and the tongue, and that is typical of an alebrije, an animal with a open mouth with a tongue coming out. That is typical of an alebrije. Anyway, it is a lot of fun, and it's something that is very Mexican, and it's part of our culture. It's part of the Mexican culture. Now, of course, it's not. A lot of people might think that it was, came from the Indians or no. And where they were invented by this Pedro Linarez in he was born in 1906. I guess he was about 24, something like that, when he woke up from that strange dreams, and he made alebrijes. And so, okay, what?
Mary's wondering why you're not wearing your contacts, and I told her because they already dried up.
I have to get new ones, Mary. No, they're not dried up. They're not dried up. It's just that the left one is giving me a little bit of a problem. Okay, so Anna is posting links.
I posted all the links already, but I will post
But they're there, no
them. I
problem.
haven't sent this one.
And they're
These are very cute, these last ones.
They're-
Oh, no, it's not gonna show because.
anyway. Thank you very much for being with us. And this was a cultural class. It was like, because all these things are learned from ancestors. And Pedro Linarez was born during the time of the Revolutionary War in Mexico, which was 1910. And there's a very good movie on Netflix about that time. It's called Malverde. Malveerde. And it's a movie about the Mexican Revolutionary War. And it was during that time that Pedro Linarez was born. And of course, after the Revolutionary War, there was a lot of good things happening. There were a lot of good things happening before, because Porfirio Diaz was president, and a lot of the Revolutionary War was against him, but he did a lot of things for Mexico. He brought the train and the telegraph and electricity and all that kind of thing. Anyway, thank you very much for being with us, and I will be talking to you next Wednesday at noon, and we're going to be doing crochet stuff. This is something that I'm beginning to make, and it's called the corner to corner crochet.
C2C.
C2C. And you start with one square, and then you do 2, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. And it's very interesting how you do it, because you can make it as big as you want, and then once you have the width or the length you want, you just go straight and close it. So we'll be talking about that and making a video of it. Thank you very much for being with us. And in case you're curious, what?
She wants socks.
Socks. I do not like knitted socks. They hurt my feet. I don't know why. I have very sensitive feet, and any kind of thing, any like a seam or anything inside. But a lot of people enjoy making socks. We have a tutorial on socks.
I just shared.
Okay. Thank you for being with us. I will see you next Wednesday, and have a nice week. Please take care of yourselves. I love you all. Bye.